Yes, good afternoon to all of you. So, our subject is artificial intelligence. So, now we start here, chapter number 3, data pre-processing. Okay, your subject is artificial intelligence, which is under the Center for Continuing Education and Online Learning. So, we are discussing here chapter number 3, data pre-processing. So, we want to discuss about data pre-processing. So, firstly, we will discuss data and then we will discuss pre-processing. So, what is an actually data? I think we all knows about the data. What is actually data? Suppose we are discussing here something about artificial intelligence in the online mode as a PPT form or video form. So, that is the data for the artificial intelligence subject. Okay, so second one is pre-processing. Okay, pre-processing, that means whenever you want to deliver your data, whenever you want to deliver your PPT or lecture, or you want to make your uh, video to deliver with your student. Okay, so whenever you want to deliver your data, whenever you want to deliver your lecture, online mode, offline mode, so first you have to prepare the PPT, PowerPoint presentation. Okay, first we prepare. Suppose, for example, I'm deliver the lecture on the data preprocessing here in front of to all of you. So, firstly, I have must prepare the data according to the delivery in the online mode. Okay, without preparation, can I deliver the lecture here? No. So, firstly, I must prepare the PPT. Okay, then we have to deliver here. Okay, without preparation I cannot deliver the data or lecture here. Okay, so similarly we are discussing here data preprocessing in terms of artificial intelligence. So data preprocessing data preprocessing is an important steps in machine learning pipeline. This step can include cleaning and normalizing the data, handling missing values, feature selection, or engineering. Without data pre-processing, you cannot make machine learning model. I hope we uh, we already discussed about the machine learning. So what is actually machine learning? Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, okay, which involves system programming along with the data analytics to learn to prepare the your machine to enable to do something, okay, without being explicitly programmed. Okay, so it's basic. It is basically we can say that machine learning is a concept, okay, where we use the thing, statistical concept. Okay, so that means we will work on the data. Okay, whenever you collect your raw data, so whenever you use that raw data to make your machine learning model, any machine learning model, so it will be produce output, but that will not accurate, that will not efficient. But whenever we use huge amount of data to make machine learning model, then we have to prepare the data, okay, prepare the data to processing, okay, under the data pre-processing steps. So after that, after pre-processing that data, you have to use to make a machine learning model. In that case, your output will be more efficient. Okay, so that is the most important step whenever you want to develop machine learning model. This step can include cleaning. What is the meaning of cleaning here? For example, you want to attend the class in online or offline mode, for example. So it's the first responsibility to the for the college. Whenever you want to come to attend the college, to attend the class in offline mode, so firstly we have to clean your classroom, for example. Okay, there is no any unnecessary data will be there. Okay, similarly, we whenever we want to collect your raw data, so we firstly identify there is any, is there any missing value, is there any noisy data, is there any unnecessary data. If you find here unnecessary or noisy data, then you have to remove it. Got it? And normalize that data. Okay, handling missing values. If you found any missing values, then you have to remove it, then you have to replace it. Okay, we will discuss one by one how can we handle those missing values, how can we normalize that data. Okay, how can we cleaning that data, and feature selection or engineering. Okay, so feature selection, that means whenever you want to deal with your huge amount of data, so firstly, we select important feature from your data to further processing. Okay, so data pre-processing is important steps as we know in the data mining process. Okay, it refers to the cleaning, transforming, and integrating the data in order to make it ready for is analysis. Okay, whenever you clean and normalize the data, okay, then we have to make it ready for the analysis. The goal of data pre-processing is to improve the quality of data. Obviously, whenever you collect the raw data from the society or any organization, there may be possibility there will be any noisy, there will be any missing values are there. Okay, might be possible. Okay, after pre-processing, you can remove it. You can improve your the quality of the data and make it more suitable for the specific data mining task. Okay, so that is the main concept behind the data pre-processing. So whenever we learn about the data pre-processing, so firstly we must know about the data. What is actually data? Data is a crucial component in the field of machine learning. Without data, I think we cannot develop any machine learning model. It refers to the set of observations or measurements that can be used to train a machine learning model. As we discuss the data with the example of delivery of the lecture in this lecture in online or offline mode, firstly we have to prepare some content about that particular subject. Then we have to deliver. So here data is the your PPT that is prepared by me. Okay. So it's referred to the set of observations or measurements that can be used to train a machine learning model. It may be observation value, observation or measurement value. Okay. The quantity and quality of data available for training and testing play a significant role in determining the performance of machine learning model. The quality and quantity. Okay. There is two terms, quality and quantity. Uh, both are play a significant role in determining the performance of machine learning model. If you have huge amount of data but there is no any quality, for example, if you have quality data but less amount of data, so that may be effect of the performance of the machine learning model. So that will be, you can say, quality and quantity both are measured, both are the significant role play in determining the performance of machine learning model. Okay, so remember this thing whenever you want to develop machine learning model. Data can be in various forms as numerical, categorical, time series data, and can come from various sources such as database, spreadsheets, and API. Data may be categorical or numerical. Numerical, I hope we all knows about the numerical. Categorical, categorical that means data can be in various forms such as numerical, categorical, or time series. Numerical we can say in a number form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all. Okay. Categorical that means pass, fail. Okay, and pass, fail, male, female, and all. That is the category. Okay. Time series data that means it will be where it is variable data. It will be vary from. It will be a vary. That means you can say it will be changeable at time by time. Okay, and the data that data come from various sources like databases. Okay, you can collect from any data from any organization. For example, if you want to develop any heart disease prediction model using machine learning, so you can collect uh, the data heart disease data related to the heart disease uh, from various sources like Kaggle, UCI, and all. Okay, that will be in a spreadsheet form, that will be in CSV form. Okay, or it may be API form. Okay. Machine learning algorithms use data to learn patterns and relationship between input variables and target output, which can then be used for prediction or classification tasks. For example, if you want to develop any classification model, for example, email spam detection model. That means everybody have the email ID, I think. Okay, so you can see here there is some unuseful mail that will be you can see in spam folder, and there will maybe some useful mail that will be you can found in the inbox. You can say that is a classification in ham or spam. Okay, how can we classify it? With the help of machine learning, with the help of previous data, historical data. Okay, importance of data in machine learning. What are the importance of data in machine learning? So data can be any unprocessed fact, value, text, sound, picture that is not being interpreted, interpreted and analyzed. I already said data may be in any form. Okay, unprocessed fact. It may be unprocessed fact. Values in numerical form. Text. Text that means like name of the students. It may be text. Anil, Suresh, and all. Sound. Sound may be considered as data or picture also. Okay, and data is the most important part of all data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Without data, we cannot train any model. Obviously, without data, I already told you, without data, you cannot perform any, you cannot develop any machine learning model. Okay. And all modern research and automation will go in vain. Big enterprises are spending lot of money just to gather as much certain data as possible. Okay. So remember this thing. Why Facebook, for example, did Facebook acquire WhatsApp by paying a huge price of approx 90 billion? Why? So answer is very simple and logical. It is to have access to the user information that Facebook may not have, but WhatsApp will have. Got it? That's why let's pay 19 billion. Okay. This information about their user is of paramount importance of Facebook, as it will facilitate the task of implementing their services. So that is the reason. Okay, so try to understand this. What is the importance of data in machine learning? Okay, so that is the reason behind that. Okay, importance of data in machine learning. We already said uh, data is very important whenever you deal with the machine learning project or model. So there are two terms, information and knowledge also. So data that has been interpreted and manipulated and how has now some meaningful interference for the user. That is information. Data, what is the information? You can extract the information from the data, you can say in simple word. Okay, that is data, data that has been interpreted, manipulated, and has now some meaningful interference for the user. That is the information. Then knowledge, combination of inferred information, experiences, learning, insights, that we can say the knowledge results in awareness or concept buildings for the individual or organization. Knowledge has its role in differentiating between two individuals having some information. Obviously, if you have knowledge something about any object, so any other object, so you can differentiate between two objects. You can make a difference between two objects, but you don't have any knowledge about the object one and object two. Okay, for example, there are two fruits. First one is apple and second one is orange. But you have the knowledge about the apple and orange, so you can make a difference. You can give some difference to me. Otherwise, you don't have the knowledge about the apple and a mango, so you can differentiate it. Okay, so knowledge has its role in differentiating between two individuals having some information. Okay, that means I meant to say here you have some information about the mango, like sweetness of the mango, structure of the mango, or color of the mango. Okay, shape of the mango. So these are the information about the mango. And second fruit is orange. You have some information about the orange, like sweetness of the orange. Okay, and structure of the orange, shape of the orange, color of the orange. Okay, so these are the information regarding two fruit. So you can difference, you can make a difference easily between two of them. Okay, knowledge is actually not technical content, but it is linked to human thought process. Okay, yes. How do we split data in machine learning? Whenever you go with the pre-processing of data, so must have some knowledge about the data division or how to split data in machine learning. So there are three parts actually. First one is training data, second one is validation data, third one is testing data. So first one is training data, the part of data we use to train our model. This is the data that your model actually sees and learn from. Got it? For example, training data, that means that data, with the help of this data, we can train your model. Okay. So we already discussed about the supervised learning. There is required training to the data. On the basis of that training, you can you can learn something from the data and you can make your logical uh, algorithm. Okay, got it. So we already taken an example teacher-student relationship. Okay, whenever you want to discuss this relationship, so student will train student teacher will train your student. After training, after complete the training of the student will appear the examination. Okay, whenever a student appear in the examination, they will attend some new question. Okay, After declaration of result, you can identify, you can calculate the efficiency of the teacher. Okay, so I think validation of the data, the part of the data that is used to frequent evolution of model, fit on the training data set along with the improving environment hyperparameter. That is initially set parameter before the model begin learning. Okay, so this data plays a part when the model is actually training. You can say validation data is actually the part of the training data. Okay, for the validation purpose. Testing data, once a model is completed trained, testing data provides an unbiased evaluation. You can say you whenever you want to evaluate our model, so testing data is required. So we have three classification of the data. First one is training, second one is validation, third one is testing. When we feed in the input of the testing data, our model will predict some values. Okay, after prediction, we evaluate our model by comparing with the actual output present in the testing data. Okay, this is how we evaluate and see how much our model has learned from experience feed in as a training data set at time of training. Okay, so these are the three parts. Whenever you want to split the data in machine learning, so these three part will be necessary. Type of data. Data is typically divided into two types. First one is labeled data here and unlabeled data. So what is actually labeled data? Labeled data includes a label or target variables that the model is trying to predict. Okay, for example, there are some images, any object images. Okay, but there is no any label, there is no any tag. So how can we identify? Okay, but there are some images with along with some tag. For example, there are images some dog and cat. Okay, but without label, without tag, you cannot identify it. Okay, but you have some label, you have some tag, so you can identify what is where is the cat and dog. Okay, so label must be there, and label data label include a label or target variable that is the model is trying to predict, whereas unlabeled data does not include a label or target variable. Okay, the form of data used in machine learning is typically numerical, categorical, or you can say ordinal. Numerical data. If a feature represents characteristics measured in numbers, it is called numeric features like age or income. Age or income you always measure in the by the numerical data. Okay, you can always say how much income, so you always say the number. What's your age? You always give some number. Okay, there is no will be in text form. Okay. Categorical data. A categorical feature is an attribute that can take on one of the limited and usually fixed number of possible values on the basis of some qualitative properties. A categorical feature is called a nominal feature such as gender or type of fruit. Okay, gender or type of fruit. Gender always in male or female. Okay, another example, hemisphere. Another example, pass fail. Okay, in terms of education, in terms of student results, you can always they will be passed, they will be fail. Okay, so that is the category. Ordinal data. This denote a nominal variable with categories falling in order list. Example including clothing size, such as small, medium, large, small, medium, large, or A measurement of customer satisfaction on a scale from not at all happy to very happy. Not at all happy to very happy. So that is the measurement of customer satisfaction on any scale, particular scale. Measurement in scale. Okay. So these are the data. Whenever you want to deal with data, so these are the category: numerical, categorical, ordinal. Yes, properties of data. Properties of data. There are some properties we want to discuss here. First one is volume. Second one is variety. Third one is velocity. Fourth one is value. Fifth one is veracity. Next one is viability, security, accessibility, integrity, usability, accessibility. Okay. So first one is volume. Volume. That is the meaning in terms of data, scale of data. Okay. With the growing world population and technology at exposure, whose data is being generated each and every millisecond. Okay. So that is the scale of data day by day increase. Okay. So that is the volume. Variety, different form of data. Okay. So variety in terms of whenever we uh, deal with healthcare data, so there will be a different variety. Whenever you want to agriculture deal with agriculture data, so there will be a different variety rather than healthcare data. Okay, that will be in a form of image, that will be in form of video, audio clipping and all. Velocity. Velocity, rate of data streaming and generation. Rate of data streaming, how much the rate of data streaming of the data. Okay, so and generation also in every millisecond or every minute, you can say. Value, meaningfulness of data in terms of information that researchers can infer from it. Meaningfulness, if you want to deal with any data, so that will be useful for all of us, that will be useful for society. Okay, whenever you want to develop any machine learning model, so must have knowledge about the data, that will be useful or not. If you are using meaningless data, so how can we develop the model? And why we use that data? Why we develop the model on the basis of meaningless that data? Okay, so after whenever you develop the machine learning model with that data, so that after completion of your work, after completion of your model, that model will not be useful for society. Okay, so your time will be waste and your money is also waste. So always we use meaningful data. Veracity, certainty and correctness in data we are working on, that is also required here. Whenever you want to deal with any data to make any machine learning model, so correctness in data is very important and certainty of data. Okay, whenever you want to deal with any data, so long data whenever you use, so long prediction will be there. Okay, so certainty and correctness. Okay, in raw data may be possible, might be possible, veracity will be there. Okay, meaning less of data will be also there. So and that's why we pre-process the data whenever before we use that data. Okay, so viability, the ability of data to be used and integrated into different system and processes. the ability of data to be used and integrated into different systems and processes. Security, the measures taken to protect data from unauthorized access or manipulation. The measure they taken the protect the data from data whenever you want to use. So unauthorized person will be there who want to access your data. So security will be there. Must will be there. Accessibility, the ease of obtaining and utilizing data for decision making purpose. Integrity, the accuracy and completeness of data over its entire life cycle. Okay, so accuracy will be there, must be there, and completeness of data must be there. Ease of use and interpretability of data for end user, that is usability, you can say, assurability. Okay, advantage of using data in machine learning: improved accuracy. First one is improved accuracy, second one is automation, third one is personalization and cost saving. So improved accuracy: with large amount of data, machine learning algorithm can learn from more complex relationship between input and output, leading to improved accuracy in prediction and classification. Okay. Automation: machine learning models can automate decision making processes and can perform a repetitive task more efficiently and accurately than humans, obviously. So that is the another advantage whenever you want to use data. So automation will be there and your accuracy will be improved. I already share one of the example. Whenever you want to use raw data to develop your machine learning model, so in that case accuracy will be less comparatively whenever you want to use data with pre-processing, after pre-processing. So after pre-processing, you will develop the machine learning model with result with improved accuracy. So both are thing here. Personalization: with the use of data, machine learning algorithm can personalize experiences for individual user and leading to increased user satisfaction. So personalization is also there. So with the help of personalization, most of the user have um, satisfaction with the machine learning concept. Cost saving is also there. Automation through machine learning can result in cost saving for businesses by reducing the need for manual labor or increasing efficiency, obviously. With the help of machine learning, automation will be there. So, so manual labor reduce and increasing the efficiency. Okay. Issues of using data in machine learning. There may be some issues whenever you deal with data in machine learning. First one is data quality and data quantity and biasness and fairness. Data quality. One of the biggest issues with using data in machine learning is ensuring that the data is accurate, complete, and representative of the problem domain. Low quality data can result in inaccurate or biased model. I already said to you. So quality quality is so important. Most important is there. It should be data whenever you deal with data. So data will be accurate. Data must be accurate and data must be complete and representative for the problem domain. Okay, whenever we used low quality data with noisy, with incomplete, okay, so in that case result will be inaccurate. Data quantity. In some cases, there may not be enough data available to train an accurate machine learning model. Okay, so that is also another issue. This is especially true for complex problems that require a large amount of data to accurately capture all relevant pattern and relationships, obviously. So in that case, you can say data quantity is also another issue whenever you want to develop the machine learning. So a sufficient amount of data should be used whenever you want to develop any machine learning model according to the complex problem. Okay. A bias and fairness data used for training machine learning model can be biased, leading to bias prediction and classification. This can be lead to unfair outcome for certain group of people, such as minorities or women. Another issue are there overfitting and underfitting, privacy and security and interpretability. Overfitting and underfitting. Overfitting occur when a model is too complex and fit the training data too closely. Okay. Overfitting occur when a model is too complex and the fit the training data closely, resulting in poor generalization to the new data. That means you can say whenever you want to training done with your data, so whenever you want to develop your model, so model will be fit to the best fit in the training data and but not best fit to the testing data. So overfitting will be there. Underfitting. Underfitting occur when a model is too simple and does not capture all relevant pattern in the data. You can say model will be developed, but that will not perform in the training data as well as testing data. So that is the category of underfitting. Okay. Privacy and security. Machine learning model can sometimes be used to infer sensitive information about individuals, organizations, raising concern about privacy and security. I already said, I already told you privacy and security must be there. Okay. So, because sometimes we use some sensitive information about any organization or individuals. Okay. So privacy and security must be there. Interpretability. Some machine learning models, such as deep learning network, can be difficult to interpret and understand, making it challenging to explain reasoning behind their prediction and decisions. Okay. Use of machine learning. Machine learning is a powerful tool that can be used in wide range of applications. Here are some of the most common use of the machine learning. We already discussed in first unit application of machine learning. There are so basic application which are used in our daily life, which are developed by the machine learning. Okay, we already discussed in first unit, but there are some common uses of machine learning. First one is predictive modeling. Machine learning can be used to build predictive models that can predict future outcome based on historical data. This can be used in many applications such as stock price market prediction, fraud detection, weather forecasting, and customer behavior prediction. For example, whenever you want to use weather prediction application, whenever want to see the weather tomorrow, whether at 12 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 9 p.m. So you can see with the help of weather application. But at the back end of that application, there are so lot of calculation will be there, and that prediction will be done with the help of historical data. Okay, so this is an example of the predictive modeling. Okay, similarly, fraud detection, stock price market prediction. Okay, with the help of previous historical data, model will be predict the future values. Okay, image recognition. Machine learning can be used to train model that can recognize object, face, and other pattern in the images. This is used in many applications such as self-driving car, facial recognition system, medical image analysis. Okay, so image recognition system is also there. For example, if you want to put your attendance in your college at the daily basis, so there are facial recognition systems are there, facial recognition machines are there. Whenever you uh, whenever you look at that machine at the time of attendance, so automatically put your attendance on that machine. Okay, self-driving car is also having the same concept of image recognition system. Natural language processing is also there, NLP. Machine learning can be used to analyze and understand natural language, which is used in many applications such as chatbot, voice assistant, sentiment analysis. Okay, so let's we take an example of NLP. For example, if you want to purchase any mobile or any object from your Flipkart, Amazon, and all, so you firstly have to explore about that product on the so many websites, so many e-commerce websites such as Amazon, Flipkart, and all. Okay, so you must explore out some review of various customer who are using that particular product. So there are some basic review which may be positive or negative. Okay, so that are the sentiments which are here as form of comment. Okay, these are the sentimentals. Okay, with the help of sentiment analysis, you can explore about the product analysis. Okay, similarly as voice assistant, similarly as chatbot. So that is under category of NLP, natural language processing. Another one is recommendation system. Machine learning can be used to build recommendation system that can suggest products, services, or content to user based uh, on their past behavior or preferences. Okay, there are so many applications like Amazon Prime, Netflix, ZTV, and all. Okay, so whenever you want to, for example, whenever you want to search one of the movie, for example, Money Heights on Netflix. Okay, you watch this movie today on Netflix. Netflix. Okay, after 2 days or 3 days, you whenever you open your Netflix application on your mobile phone, so Netflix suggests to you any other movie related with the Money Heights. Okay, that is the recommendation system. Similarly, whenever you want to search any lecture on AI on YouTube, so there are so many lectures open by the YouTube. You watch any one of the lecture on YouTube at same time at this time, and after 2 days, 5 days, and 7 days, you will whenever you open your YouTube in your application in your mobile phone, so YouTube will suggest so many lecture on the AI. How it is happening? With the help of machine learning, with the help of recommendation system. Okay, data analysis. Machine learning can be used to analyze large data set and identify patterns and insights that would be difficult or impossible for human to detect. Okay, robotics. Machine learning can be used to train robots to perform tasks automatically, autonomously, such as navigating through a space or manipulating subjects. Okay, so now understanding data processing. Okay, we all know about the data. Okay, Now we are discussing here data pre-processing. Data processing. Data processing is the task of converting data from a given form to a much more usable and desired form. It means making it more meaningful and informative. Because whenever you collect the data from various sources, you can say raw data. So it has some noisy data, it has some useful, unuseful data are there. So you can remove it. You can do it here, data cleaning. Okay, so make it more meaningful and informative. Okay, using machine learning algorithms, mathematical modeling, statistical knowledge, this entire process can be automated. The output of this complete process can be in any desired form like graph, chart, videos, tables, images, and so many more, depending on the task we are performing and required of the machine. This might seem to be simple, but when it comes to massive organizations like Twitter, Facebook, administrative bodies like Parliament, UNESCO, and healthcare organizations, this entire process need to be performed in very structured manner. Structured manner. Okay, so there are some steps to perform as data processing. So in a formal way, you can define the data processing is a crucial step in machine learning pipeline as it prepares the data for use in building and training ML model. The goal of data processing is a cleaning, transforming, and prepare the data in a format that is suitable for modeling. Okay. There are some steps involved in data processing. First one is data collection. Okay. So data collection is the basic steps. First step. This is the process of gathering data from various sources like sensors, databases, or any other way, any other systems. The data may be structured, unstructured, and may come in various formats such as text, images, and audio and video and all. Now we perform here data pre-processing. Okay. Second step is data pre-processing. This step involves cleaning, filtering, and transforming the data, make it suitable for further analysis. This may include removing missing values, scaling, normalization the data, converting it into the different useful format. That is all these tasks under the category of data pre-processing. Okay, data analysis. In this step, the data is analyzed using various techniques such as statistical analysis, machine learning algorithms, or data visualization. The goal of this step is to drive insight or knowledge from the data. Okay, data interpretation. This steps involves interpreting the result of data analysis and drawing conclusion based on their insight gain. It may also involve presenting the finding in a clear or concise manner, such as through reports, dashboards, or other visualization. Next step is data storage and management. Once the data has been processed and analyzed, it must be stored and managed in a way that is secure or easily accessible. This may involve restoring the data in database, cloud storage, or other system, and implementing backup recovery strategies to protect against data loss. And next one is data visualization and reporting. Finally, the result of data analysis are presented to stakeholder in a format that is easy understandable actionable, and this may involve creating visualizations, reports, and dashboards that highlight key findings, trends in the data. So, advantages of data processing in machine learning. There are three advantages are there: improved model performance, better representation of data, increased accuracy. Improved model performance. Processing helps improve the performance of the model by cleaning and transforming the data into a format that is suitable for modeling. Okay, better representation of data. We already discussed about the whenever you want to use the raw data to make a model. Okay, that's a better representation of data. That means data processing allow the data to transform into a format that better represents the underlying relationship and pattern in the data. Okay, making it easier for ML model to learn from the data. Increased accuracy. Data processing helps ensure that data is accurate, consistent, and free of errors, which can help to improve accuracy of your ML model. Obviously, whenever you use uh, accurate data, consistent data, and error-free data, obviously that will be give some increased accuracy. Okay, there are some disadvantages also there of processing: time consuming, error prone, limited understanding of data. First one is time consuming. Data processing can be a time consuming task, especially for large and complex data set. Obviously, whenever we use huge amount of data, so that may be a time consuming. Error prone. Data processing can be error prone as it involves transforming and cleaning the data, which can be result in loss of important information or the introduction of new errors. It may be possible. Limited understanding of data. Data processing can lead to a limited understanding of data, as the transformed data may not be representative of underlying relationship pattern in the data. Okay, so these are the disadvantages whenever you deal with the data processing in the machine learning. Okay,